Most people think buying a new SUV means years of worry-free driving, but for some models, the real nightmare doesn't begin until around 40,000 miles. That's when owners start reporting expensive transmission failures, engine problems, electrical issues, and repair bills that can cost thousands of dollars. These aren't random stories from social media, they come from owner complaints, reliability reports, and real mechanics who see the same vehicles returning again and again. Today, we're counting down 7 SUVs that developed a reputation for serious problems much sooner than anyone expected. And if one of these is on your shopping list, you'll want to watch until the very end. The Ford Escape Hybrid started with an excellent reputation. Many experts praised it for its fuel economy and modern hybrid technology, making it one of the most recommended compact SUVs. But that image didn't last long. As more owners shared their experiences, complaints about frozen infotainment screens, brake problems, and battery-related issues began to appear. Some drivers even reported losing access to important features controlled by the center display while driving. Although not every Escape Hybrid suffers from these problems, the growing number of reports has caused many buyers to question whether its early reputation was simply too good to be true. And unfortunately, things only get worse from here. The Mercedes-Benz GLE delivers everything buyers expect from a luxury SUV: premium materials, powerful engines, and advanced technology. On paper, it looks almost impossible to criticize. But after the latest generation reached customers, a different story began to emerge. The vehicle was hit with multiple recalls in a surprisingly short period, while many owners reported the infotainment system freezing or restarting without warning. In a modern luxury SUV where nearly every function depends on that screen, even a small software problem can quickly become frustrating. Although many GLE owners remain satisfied, the growing number of recalls has raised questions about whether Mercedes rushed this model to market before everything was fully refined. And the next SUV on our list shows that luxury isn't the only category facing these problems. The Chevrolet Equinox has been one of America's best-selling compact SUVs for years, making its reliability concerns impossible to ignore. Some owners reported engine misfires with less than 1,000 miles on the odometer, while others experienced electrical glitches that required repeated trips to the dealership before the issue was finally diagnosed. That's exactly the kind of problem buyers hope to avoid when choosing a practical family SUV. Adding to the concern, the Equinox also tends to lose value faster than several of its biggest rivals, including the Honda CR-V. When repair costs and depreciation are combined, the lower purchase price may not save buyers as much money as they originally expected. And the next SUV has earned an even worse reputation. The Jeep Compass attracts buyers with its rugged styling and the famous Jeep badge, but many owners say the ownership experience doesn't match the image. Reliability studies and customer complaints have repeatedly placed the Compass behind rivals like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Mazda CX-5. Drivers have reported mechanical and electrical issues that often require multiple dealership visits, turning what should have been a dependable daily SUV into a source of constant frustration. Many experts believe Jeep's reputation keeps buyers interested, but long-term ownership data tells a much different story. And if you think that's disappointing, the next SUV performs even worse despite being built for adventure. The Jeep Compass attracts buyers with its rugged styling and the famous Jeep badge, but many owners say the ownership experience doesn't match the image. Reliability studies and customer complaints have repeatedly placed the Compass behind rivals like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Mazda CX-5. Drivers have reported mechanical and electrical issues that often require multiple dealership visits, turning what should have been a dependable daily SUV into a source of constant frustration. Many experts believe Jeep's reputation keeps buyers interested, but long-term ownership data tells a much different story. And if you think that's disappointing, the next SUV performs even worse despite being built for adventure. The Ford Bronco Sport was introduced as a smaller and more affordable way to enjoy the Bronco lifestyle. It promised rugged styling, off-road capability, and everyday practicality. But many owners quickly discovered that adventure wasn't the only thing waiting for them. Reliability reports highlighted problems involving the brakes, engine, and even body hardware, with some issues appearing within the first few years of ownership. That's especially disappointing for buyers who expected a dependable SUV for road trips and weekend adventures. When a vehicle spends more time at the dealership than on the trail, it starts losing the confidence of its owners. And unfortunately, the next SUV has one maintenance requirement that many drivers don't discover until it's too late. The Range Rover Evoque may be one of the best-looking luxury SUVs on the road, but owning one can become expensive if you miss an important maintenance interval. Its all-wheel drive system requires regular servicing at around 40,000 miles, and skipping that service can lead to major repair costs later. Owners have also reported electrical issues, warning lights that appear without explanation, and transmissions that sometimes shift roughly during normal driving. None of these problems affect every Evoque, but together they've created a reputation that makes many used car buyers think twice. For a luxury SUV with a premium premium price tag, many expected a much smoother ownership experience. But the number one vehicle on this list has an even longer history of reliability concerns. Taking the number one spot is the Jeep Grand Cherokee, an SUV that has appeared on reliability warning lists again and again. While it offers a comfortable ride, premium features, and strong off-road capability, many owners have reported recurring transmission problems, electrical failures, and expensive repairs. Some issues have been linked to rough shifting and delayed gear changes, while certain hybrid models have also faced major recalls. On top of that, the Grand Cherokee tends to lose value faster than many of its competitors, making ownership even more expensive over time. When you combine repair costs, depreciation, and a long history of owner complaints, it's easy to understand why so many experts recommend researching this SUV carefully before making a purchase. The biggest lesson from this list is that buying an SUV isn't just about horsepower, luxury, or the latest technology. Long-term reliability can have a much bigger impact on your wallet than any feature listed on a sales brochure. Every vehicle can develop problems, but some models show the same patterns again and again in owner reports and reliability studies. Before buying any SUV, check its maintenance history, search for recalls, and spend a few minutes reading real owner experiences. That small amount of research could save you thousands of dollars and countless headaches later. If you found this countdown helpful, let us know which SUV surprised you the most, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-world reliability breakdowns and honest automotive reviews.